Hello to all my friends out there. And so I'm eating all the food in my freezer, and one thing I had was one lousy crescent rolling around in there. So I heated it in my skillet, and I heated my third meatloaf patty that I made 2 days ago. What I did is I threw it in the freezer. But actually, these are really good. These are really good. So I didn't mind eating it, all three of them. It was supposed to be 2 sandwiches a day, but I had some leftover sandwiches. And I wanted to mention something. Okay, say if you're in some apartment. Here's my little meatloaf. This is a good little meatloaf. Okay, you're in a house or an apartment, and you're saying to yourself, wow, I'm losing ground financially. I just can't save any money. Well, that is not really correct. What you could do is you could shut off all of your utilities by the breaker. And you could live, go to the camping. This is limeade. I made 4 cups water. And what I'm doing is I'm sweetening my tea with limeade. And it makes it just sweet enough so that it's pleasant to eat. And so you could rough it. And save, some of you might have huge utility bills, and so you're going to rough it. You're going to be a little bit miserable, but at the beginning of the next month, you're going to have some extra money. And go to Cheap RV Living, and I posted one. This is let me see if I can show you. And you're gonna find some cheap food. And you're gonna cook on your barbecue. You're gonna do whatever you have to do, so you can survive. And you're gonna save some money. You're gonna cease spending as much as you possibly can. You're gonna watch those videos and figure out how the other guy does it. Okay, I had some bread. I was going to use my bread, but let me show you what I did use. Some of you might remember when I bought these rolls. These are really good rolls. I bought them on markdown at Walmart. And they're really 1.5 pieces of bread. So I have 3 pieces of bread, and this is just going to make a little batch of stuffing. Okay, and of course I forgot to take my butter out. Okay, so for stuffing, you need bread, you need a little fat or margarine. Okay, so I am going to dot my stuffing with a little margarine. You don't need too much, just a little bit. It's going to taste better. I'm making this on top of the stove. I'm imagining I'm on a barbecue or a hot plate. You don't have to use that much margarine. Okay, and this is some, let me show you. I have about 1 cup for each piece of bread. I think I have 3 pieces of bread in here. So then I'm just going to pour some. I'm going to get this pretty wet because I'm going to be cooking it on top of the stove. And I don't want to, if I have a little bit too much broth, that's okay because I might want to add some. So basically I'm going to make this just like any stuffing, except I'm going to cook mine on top of the stove. And you can see, your bread, it'll, brown up nice on top of the stove. And this is another good way to make sure you don't run out of bread. In the day, what they did, they didn't toast the bread. I toasted the bread right in the pan here on top of the stove. They used stale bread. People weren't so lofty back in the day. Okay, I have minced onion. You could use fresh, but you know, minced is easy. I'm not a big lover of onions, but some things need them. I'm not going to add salt because I'm using celery salt. I can always add salt. I can always use celery salt when I eat it. I can add table salt, when I eat it. So, okay, I just want a little. And then some black pepper. And this is going to be good. And then I'm making some mashed potatoes, some turkey burgers. And the thing about this is don't be in a hurry. Just cover it and cook it on low. Okay, now I want to make, I bought 10 pounds apples. So now I want to make some cooked fruit. So I have 3 apples. And I don't want to blow through my raisins. I might need them. 1/4 cup sugar. I'm not going to use the whole thing. I was just thinking, I think this lime lemonade would be good on here. I'm going to try it. If it tastes like terrible, I'll tell you, but I don't think so. Okay, so now all I want to do is cook this fruit down. I'm going to have some nice cooked fruit. Okay, rolling around in my freezer, I had some candy that I froze. I keep everything. Here is the gravy I'm going to use for my mashed potatoes. Here is the turkey burger. I'm going to just make some turkey burgers. If there's some left over, that's okay. I'll eat them in sandwiches. And then here's some cookies. The serving size on these cookies is 5 cookies. I buy these for 99 cents, at 99 cents only. Okay, you guys, I will be back soon. Now, this is going to make a lot of food. And what I'm going to do is just like this, I'm just going to keep eating my food until it's gone. And God bless you all.